Today we are upgrading the steering wheel of my C6 Corvette to look from this to this. The C6 Corvette actually uses a steering wheel commonly shared with the Chevrolet Cobalt, and the steering wheel is definitely not the most pretty thing inside the car. So let's get this thing upgraded. The first step here would be to disconnect the battery and wait for 15 to 20 minutes to discharge all the electronics of the car as well as the airbags. Here are the tools you will need. You will need your 10mm to disconnect the battery. You will need your Torx screwdriver set. Mainly we're going to use the T20, T25 and T30 and your big torque wrench to remove the steering wheel. To disconnect the battery, we're going to first disconnect the negative terminal first and then the positive terminal. And while putting it back, we're going to connect the positive terminal first and then the negative terminal. There you go, the negative terminal is now disconnected. So now we can move on to disconnect the positive terminal. Awesome. So now we wait for 15 to 20 minutes to make sure the whole car is discharged completely. All right, meanwhile, let's go ahead and see our new steering wheel. Whoa, look at that. This looks gorgeous. This is my new C6 Corvette steering wheel sent to me by Custom Interiors, and this steering wheel is also equipped with some additional materials such as its own carbon fiber pedal shifters as well as its carbon fiber button covers. Check the carbon fiber out. This looks amazing. Obviously, my C6 Corvette is an automatic, which is why I have these carbon fiber pedal shifters. If your car is a manual, you will not need these, but you will get these carbon fiber steering wheel trim accessories. And check this out. This is my new C6 Corvette steering wheel. The carbon fiber on the steering wheel looks fantastic. And as you may have seen from my past videos, I really like the suede Alcantara fabric, which is why I got myself the suede stitching with the carbon fiber look. This is gonna look fantastic in the car. So it's been almost 15-20 minutes right now. So without further ado, let's go ahead and remove the factory steering wheel from the car and install this bad boy. Alright, to remove the steering wheel, just to make sure if the car has any energy, I can test out that there is no charge at all in the car. So now I can take an Allen key or a pin of any kind and push it in to this pinhole, as well as the same thing on the opposite side. Just push it in and you will feel the pin hit a release bar, which should automatically push this airbag cover outwards. There you go. One side of the airbag cover is out, and I'm going to repeat the same process on the left side. And the airbag cover should come out just like this. And once your airbag is out, you just have to carefully place it in just like this. And make sure you remove your airbag pins. As you can see, this yellow pin, pull it upwards and then you should be able to wiggle it out. You see, just like that, the yellow pin goes up and you can press on the sides to wiggle it out. The same way, I'm going to do that on the pink one. Pull out the yellow pin, press on the sides, and wiggle it out. And just like that, your airbag is now completely out. So now I can safely put this on the side and continue on the rest. Alright, so here in the steering wheel, first things first, make sure your steering wheel is completely straight, your handbrake is pulled up. The only thing we need to do is to disconnect these T25s. So one right here, one here. Unplug this white connector from here. After that, the only thing holding this steering wheel to the car is this large bolt right here. For this white connector here, press with your finger from the back and gently pull it out just like this. Alright, to remove this steering wheel nut, you will need a 13/16. Make sure you hold your steering wheel tight with your legs and try to break it loose. There you go. The nut is now loosened up. It was held on very tight, I'll give you that. And once this nut is out, I can then shimmy my steering wheel outwards towards me. Just gently tap on the left and right to make sure the steering wheel comes out easily towards yourself. Something you can also note is there is a cut mark here that also lines up with this arrow on the steering wheel metal. So you might want to keep this in your mind just so you're aware before you install it. Alright, looks like it is coming out. Just push these wires from inside and the steering wheel is now out. Alright, the OEM steering wheel is now out, and all we gotta do now is remove each and every component from here and transfer it to the new steering wheel. First, I'm gonna take my T20 Torx screw and remove these plastic trims. There you go. The first one is out. and the second one is also out, but the right side has some buttons in it, so I have to disconnect this black connector. Just press it in from here and pull it out, just like this. So now I have my pedal shifters that I need to remove. These are actually magnetic pedal shifters I installed last week, and Custom Interior actually sent me this carbon fiber retrofit pedal shifters, which goes on directly to my OEM pedal shifters. And the way Custom Interior carbon fiber pedals actually work is this adapter goes on to your OEM factory pedal shifters. You just remove these 3 screws from here, and this OEM pedal shifter comes off from here, and the new ones just go on top of it, and you transfer the old plastics in directly. But I'm not going to install this one because I already have magnetic pedal shifters installed from last week. So now I can undo my pedal shifters, disconnect all the wiring, and transfer it to the new steering wheel. Alright, my pedal shifters are out, and in case you have any questions, I'm going to put a link to the tutorial on top of this video so you guys can check it out. These 3 screws also needs to be removed, and before that we're going to flip it up and remove these 2 screws to break loose of this plastic. This is also going to be a T20, so go ahead and remove this and keep it aside. As you can see here, this plastic is also connected to these red wires, and to remove these wires loose, we have to remove these 3 silver T30 screws. The first one is loosened up, next one is also loosened up, and the third one is also loosened up. And before I forget, I also have to loosen up this clip from here, just like this. And now my steering wheel is completely off. So out with the old and in with the new. Alright, so we're gonna put everything in reverse the same way we took it out from the original steering wheel. And take your time with this installation. Be careful of all the wiring. Just make sure you don't snip or cut anything. There you go. And before I secure this part, I'm just going to go ahead and take this plug out, just like this. This part goes and sits on top. There you go. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting this back from here. And make sure these clips are routed from the front, just like this, so that you don't accidentally clip them. Alright, this front part is now securely placed in with these 3 T30 bolts. So now I can flip it up and use my T20, put it back in. Alright, the back is now done completely. The 2 T20 screws are now in. So now I can continue with the front end. So the only thing remaining now is to put back the new pedal shifters. I'm going to go with my old magnetic pedal shifters. But with your steering wheel, if you didn't order the magnetic or the regular carbon fiber pedal shifter, you can go ahead and simply install back your OEM pedal shifters. I'm going to install the shift up first, just like this. Line it up and put back the screws. And the same way I'm going to do my shift down side, just like this. Alright, the magnetic pedal shifters are now installed. So now I can go ahead and connect these ones. If you guys are wondering on how the connections work or how to install the magnetic pedal shifters, check out the link in my description. I have a full tutorial on how to install these. Alright, so the connections are now done. So now we can move on to install this carbon fiber trim. There you go, the left side is done. But now for the passenger side, I have to transfer all these physical buttons to this new carbon fiber trim. Alright, just a few clips here. So there's one here, second one here, third, fourth, and there's a fifth one right here that you can unplug to easily push this part out, just like this. All the buttons are now here, so these are all intact. So the old one can go out and the new carbon fiber trim cover can come in. It should have the same properties as the previous one, the same clips. All the buttons are now connected back in, so I can now connect this back on the steering wheel. So first I'm going to connect the black connector. Alright, check it out. The new steering wheel is fully assembled, and the only thing remaining right now is to put it back in the car the same way we took it out. Alright, let's get back in the car and install this steering wheel. Alright, so these 3 wires has to come in through this center rectangular hole right here. So I'm going to push it in. There you go. I pull my wires out from here. I'm just going to go ahead and plug this one in and just make sure the steering wheel is properly put in. Just give it a few taps. I think this is almost in. So now I can go ahead and put my steering wheel bolt and securely tighten that in. I'm just gonna make sure I hold my steering wheel with my legs, tighten this up as much as possible. All right, looks like the steering wheel is nicely put. And now I can put back my airbags just the same way I took them out. Press it in. And similarly, the white one, press it in just like this. All right, this is all good. I can now make sure everything is fine and put it back the same way I took it out. Awesome. All right, check this out. My new Corvette C6 steering wheel looks absolutely stunning. The installation was pretty simple. It was almost plug and play. There was no need of splicing or anything. And if you guys are interested to get one for your C6 Corvette, check out the link in my description for the custom interior steering wheel for your Corvette. Let me know in the comments down below what do you guys think of this new steering wheel as compared to the original boring steering wheel. And if you have any questions for this installation, put them down in the comments below and let me know what you guys think of this new Corvette steering wheel. Alright, so the only thing remaining right now is to connect the batteries back to see if everything is normal. I'll connect the positive first and then the negative, and after that everything should be good to go. If you guys learned something new, hit that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you on the next one.